You're gonna hear a whole bunch of noises and who knows what. I am in the living room and I have my sweet boy, Sammy, and sweet girl, Callie. So who knows who's gonna come up and down. So what I wanted to do was kind of tell my story, how I started, where all I've been in my life, and that kind of thing. So I was actually skinny when I was really little. I was, a skinny baby and skinny 5-year-old. And as you look at my grade school pictures, it's like 5th grade is whenever it's like I hit a brick wall. Mother Nature started I think it was like around 5th grade. So my hormones went a little bit wild. And from then on, I just stopped. I'd go outside sometimes and play, but I really started being inside. And my mom, she worked a couple days a week during the day, but whenever I'd get home, I would try to find anything that I knew she wouldn't let me eat, and I would eat it because she wasn't home. In my life, I have been on Weight Watchers multiple times. I was on it as a kid. I think in 6th or 7th grade, Mom had she and I on something called Herbalife. I think Herbalife, whatever. It was these shakes, and we'd mix them with grape soda. And then we'd take like a handful of vitamins. What else? I've done my senior year of high school. I did Nutrisystem, and that was pretty good because I started at 180 something and I got down to 150. So when I first started college, I was around 150. And then just slowly since then, I've kind of gone up. So then, when did I, then I, like I said, I got bigger and bigger, got married and divorced. And when I went to nursing school, I started nursing school in 2003, I started nursing school. We had a nutrition class, and at that time I decided, I was going to lose some weight. So in my year of nursing school, or in my 2 years of nursing school, I went from 260 or 280. I think it was 280 down to 204. No, 200. I got down to 200. So when I graduated, I was 200 pounds. And then, I like a lot of diets. When you stop doing what you're doing, you're going to gain the weight back. Sorry, I'm checking the time. With, again, life, I got big again, and what was I've done South Beach, I have done Atkins. This is different than Atkins because keto is high fat, medium protein, and low carb. Atkins is high protein, medium fat, and low carb. There's a lot of theories behind it and whatnot. So I have been on the only reason why I haven't done Jenny Craig is because there's no Jenny Craig around me. Like I said, I've done everything. I've done Slim Fast, and anyway, so over the years, I've just gone up and down and up and down. And I decided to start my channel because, I posted some recipes a couple years ago when I started. But this time around, I thought, I look around at keto videos, and it's either people who have reached their goal, telling you their previous story and how they got where they are, or somebody who's never been big explaining how they live the ketogenic lifestyle, but they don't go through they haven't necessarily been through the as big of a weight struggle as I'm going to be going through. So I thought, if there's other big people out there who are going to start this journey, I want to make sure you are not alone. So I have struggles every day. I have struggles every night. I have struggles deciding what I'm going to eat. So it's not easy. It's not just, sorry, my shirt has these little ruffles and I'm a little OCD. I look down and it's all poofing out. Anyway, no matter what way of eating, what way of losing weight you choose to do, you will have struggles. So if you decide to go vegetarian, you're going to be around meat. You're going to be places that don't necessarily have a vegetarian menu. If you decide you're going to be low fat, you may have trouble. You definitely can't just whip into McDonald's. So the problem that I've experienced in my lifetime is that, and here's Baxter, is that no matter what diet I have done, when I stop doing it, that's the problem. And I've never really met my goal. Sorry, my nose is itching. It's allergy season. I take that back. When I got down to the 140, 150 in high school, that was my goal. But since then, I've never gotten to where I would like to be. So according to my height, weight, age, and all that, it says I should be 150. Well, I thought, well, why not? Because I personally need a goal that I'm looking for. Some people need to have those small little milestones, and that's great. But I just, in starting this, I needed to find that point where I will then start maintenance mode. I have a long way to go. Checking the time again. According to my scale, I started at 332 pounds. My scale has died, so I went and bought a new one today. And there's about 10 pounds difference between my scale and this new scale. And, that's okay. It's just the way it is. And my thing is, I'm not doing this for anybody but myself. So if it's up 10 pounds, it's going to be up 10 pounds. But that also means I'll be reaching 150 quicker than I would on my other scale. So, got to look at the positive there. Anyway, starting this Sunday is my typical weigh-in. And so Sunday morning, I'll weigh in and let you guys know what the new official weight is. And like I said, I'll go from there. A couple things that I'm learning. I'm learning how to not give in to my cravings by utilizing foods that are zero carb. So for example, when I first started and I would start craving chocolate, as I said before, I am a binger. So if I were to eat a piece of chocolate, I would have to have 7 or to 10 more. On a weekend, I used to buy a family size Ziploc bag of the peeled, Starburst, a family size bag of M&Ms, family size bag of sweet tarts, like the chewy sweet tarts, and chewy sprees, and then 2 or 3 containers of Pringles, and then 2 bags of tortilla chips with a big thing of salsa and a big thing of sour cream. And I would buy that on a Friday night, and come Saturday evening, I would be either done with it or almost done with it. And so when I say that I consume a lot at one time, I'm not joking. So so as I was going through, looking at what I wanted to try again, like I said, I did keto a couple years ago, and it really did work because the food is so good and so filling. And what I've made sure I've done this time, sorry, I'm checking the time. What I made sure to do this time is when I get those cravings, I go get a bag of the serving. They're like the smaller bags. I got a variety box and a small bag of pork rinds, and I will eat those. I may even eat 2 bags. Yes, it's putting me over my calories, but it's keeping me under my carbohydrates. And if I'm going to cheat, then I'm going to cheat on something that's not going to be bread, candy, pasta, sugar. I'm just not gonna do it. Even though the craving may be bad, and there was Lou. Even though the craving may be strong, I have found that if I fill myself with that, also I've went in and fried a couple eggs. When I do fill my belly with those things, it helps me not helps me with my cravings. So my stomach will be full, and it'll be like, wow, okay, no, I don't have room for that, so I can't crave that because I'm full. So that's kind of one of the things that I've done. I've only had that happen. I started August 4th, and I think it's happened 2 or 3 times. I was excited. I went to the fair this year, and I was able to remain keto. They have those pork butt steaks on a stick. That was awesome. And I had a gyro without the pita. You'd be amazed at how many places in town will alter their food so that you can eat it. They want to make money. They want to sell their food. They want people to enjoy their food. So, like I've gone to the gyro place here in Cape and said, I want a Greek salad with none of the little pita wedges, and then I want a pita meat. And so she'll put that together on one salad, and it works out well. You go to Burger King, and time out. Ow. Oh my gosh. This little boy thinks he's a cat. Listen, buddy. Get up there. Ow! Ouch! What are you fussing at, cat? You're not even up here. Ow! Ow! Man! Welcome to my house. Hoi, kid, you're on the floor. You're not up here suffering. Just be quiet. Anyway, you'd be amazed at all the places in town that are willing to help give you some choices that you can eat. But anyway, like I said, there's so many Facebook or YouTube pages or channels, and they're full of information, but they've already done it. They've already been there. So I don't mean to be ignorant or disrespectful, but great, you did it. But how about somebody talk to me that's doing it right now? One thing that I have learned from watching those videos, though, is that when you go into maintenance, it's very much about you're still doing what you've been doing. So I know that I'll still be meal prepping. I'll still be watching the calories and fat and all that stuff. But yeah, so that's my history. That's my this is the start of my journey. Like I said, I started in August of 2019, which was September, October, August, September. So about 3 months now. And according to my old scale, I was down 26 pounds. So now I'm going to have to, I'll still say 26 pounds, but I'm going to have to alter it. Quit! I tell you, this boy needs to just get his own room. But But anyway, so yeah, so that's my story, and this is going to be my journey. And welcome anyone who watches. Feel free to ask questions or comment below. I'm always happy to help if somebody has questions, because like I said, this is my second rodeo doing keto. It's just, as long as I don't break my hand or have surgery on my hands again or my ankle, then everything will be just fine this go around. So yep, that's my story, and I'm gonna push pause now. Thank you for watching.